Welcome back to the show. Today we have Laura Berman from RLB Automotive Consultants with us. Welcome, Laura.
Thank you, Paul. Very happy to be here.
So Laura, tell us a little bit about you, and then we'll jump right into it.
So I've been in the automotive industry for almost 40 years. I started out as a receptionist and ended my retail career as a general manager. From there, I had the opportunity to work for an OEM, and now I have my own business. And I'm helping dealers all over the country, and I just absolutely love it.
Everybody always has a payment. And whether you pay cash for a car, you have a payment, because at the end of a certain period of time, you have depreciation costs, you have income opportunity costs. There's a payment. When people sign up for a lease, there's a payment. When people sign up for financing, there's a payment. But the one common denominator of all is that if somebody can make that payment easier to swallow, so to speak, then the odds of that deal happening are greatly improved. So now, if I go into the finance office and somebody tells me it's $500 for a monthly payment, wow, aren't you excited?
No.
Yeah, I
You're
may
not
be.
excited at all.
I may not be, because if I'm somebody that gets paid bi-weekly, so what does that 500 payment turn into on a bi-weekly?
On a bi-weekly, it's going to turn into $252.49.
Now, that's a lot easier for me to deal with. You know, it's psychological to some degree, but let's face it, we're dealing with emotional purchases. So if I can make my mind more at ease with it, the chances are better that I'm going to go forward with a deal like that.
Yeah, and that's the exact service we offer. And the reason that we do offer it is because most of Americans are paid biweekly. And why we think and we know that $500 is the average payment in the country. Actually, it's a little bit over $500. It's still a lot for a customer to make just in one payment. So the great thing about us is we're going to set this up right in the business office to match their payday. It doesn't matter if they're paid weekly or they're paid biweekly. We will match their payday.
Now, what I know a little bit about amortization schedules is that if you break the payments down in biweekly, let's say, then doesn't that shorten the length of the term somewhat?
It certainly does. If you look at a calendar and you're paid biweekly 2 times a year, we get paid an additional payment. So we take that half payment and send it to the principal balance, turning a 72-month loan into a 66-month loan. We even have an option for the customer to pay a little more every other week, reducing the term even more, which in turn does reduce the interest that's paid.
And so many people don't even take that into account. So that's a great option.
Mm-hmm. It certainly is. And it's convenient. We just set it up right there. We debit their account based on when they get paid.
Now, when somebody goes into something like this, is it immediate, like on the next payment, or do you have to make one payment and then it catches on after that? How easily is that setup made?
So that's a great question, Paul. So what we do is we give the customer the opportunity. We're going to start debiting immediately, and we're going to together in the business office come up with that scheduled date, again, based on how they get paid. But the customer has the opportunity or the option to make their first full payment or to start out making half payments. It's all going to depend on their budget and their pay schedule. And the business manager at the dealership will take care of that with the customer.
You know, and I guess the great thing about that is when you show them, here's your traditional payment, here's your biweekly payment, here's what you save in money, here's what you save in time. I mean, it's a win-win for everybody.
Correct. You're 100% right. And what we're also doing is we're bringing that customer back to the dealership in a better equity position. Let's face it, our cars are not getting any less expensive. Our terms aren't getting any shorter. So we need to do what we can today to set that customer up for success tomorrow.
And you know what? When you look out for somebody, they appreciate it, and that builds loyalty like nobody's business.
It certainly does. And a lot of times when we go out and we do these installs, there's no other dealers in that area that are offering it. So the dealer can use that to play up on their social media. They can tell the world that they're offering that. So you're going to have customers that come in to buy cars just for that reason, and customers that come back just for that reason.
That's great. Well, Laura, thank you very much.
Thank you, Paul. I appreciate the time.
Good morning, my name is Joe. I'm one of the F&I managers here at Hampstead Pre-Owned. I met Laura of RLB Automotive Consultant about a month ago, and it's been nothing more than a joy to be able to know her and have her come alongside of our dealership and help our F&I department be able to close more deals, sell more product due to the bi-weekly payments. It's really been an incredible thing to be able to present to customers a really affordable way for them to be able to pay and be able to have the warranties and everything needed in order to keep them protected while they have their vehicle. Definitely recommend linking up with her and RLB Automotive Consultant. Thank you so much.